Hey, what's up guys? Back with a video today. Very quick kind of update type vid. Um, it's more just give you a heads up, next couple days there won't be much content. I'm on the East Coast. If you know that about right now, there's a hurricane coming up the East Coast. I'm being told to basically just get out of Dodge for a couple days. Not in any kind of danger at all, but just, yeah. So through Monday, don't expect any content. I just want to get this quick vid out, give you some idea of why the content's a little sparse of late. Don't worry, that won't be the case afterwards, hopefully. Be more consistent uploads, I guess, but just the rundown. And I thought I might as well do it over this kind of comical game in the Rover. You know, it's Westfield North Spawn. Not much to really go over. You know, the usual bushwork here. And now it's a shooting gallery because tier 6. It's a tier 8 game, to be fair, but it is quite the memes, I guess you could say. Yeah. But yeah, these guys really have no chance of spotting me at this kind of range, especially since I'm double bushing. And you may say, wait, there's not another bush in front of me. Yeah, that's true. It's not a bush, but there is trees, and you can kind of see. I'm trying to use the bushes or the trees to conceal myself from the mutant. The Cromwell, not so much. Unless he has a ridiculously good crew, I don't think he's going to spot me. Hence why I didn't really care about concealing myself that much in that situation. And again, this is filthy. No two buts or any buts about it. This is filthy, disgusting. A little worried here that the OI starts looking this way, and he could shoot at a tracer. It is possible. So we back up a little bit more and spot a few more guys popping up and continue the farming. This is probably one of the more disgusting Westfield North Spawn games I've had in a while. Not in terms of this damage, but of how easily I've gotten this damage. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just sitting here holding the trigger down and shooting. Like shooting fish in a barrel, basically, is what I would say. So, yeah, just racking up the damage, but also, if you notice, the assisted. We actually have more assisted damage at this point than damage. Which isn't always the case in this spot. It depends. I personally, it seems like I get more damage in this spot than assisted. And that's just because, unless you're in a platoon, a lot of the time you don't have tanks behind me like I do now. You have tanks that are off to the left, and they do have shots from that position, but not as consistent of shots. The shots don't last for nearly as long as they do if you have guys on the same ridgeline as me, but further back in that position. So that's kind of the reason I think we got a little more assisted that game, possibly. Who knows? We also had two arties in this game, and you saw we spotted one of theirs and already immediately countered it, so artie was a little more on point than usual, I guess, as well. But just an overall disgusting start to this game, and that's really the highlight of the game. Was that first about 5,400 damage combined there. Yeah, just utterly filthy. And really, we're just mopping up. I mean, what else is there to do? Yeah. Really? I think at this point I should have just went in on the Cromwell. It would have got me closer, and the position I take up at this point in this little short, quick game, it may seem useful at this point as I get a shot of damage in 252, but I think I would have been a lot more likely to get more damage if I had moved, especially since I'm the only one up here at this point. So I could afford to move and reposition, just looking back on this a little bit, if I wanted to get a little more damage, consistent damage. Because right now, even though the 252 is slightly angled, we're penning like 1 out of 4 shots, if that, which isn't good. So in reality, probably could have went after the Cromwell, using some cover and stuff to just maneuver around, and then eventually find our way up behind the 252. Instead of, well, where we're at now, we are looking at him frontally, and frankly, yeah, just none of these shots are going to hit, really. Or like I said, about 1 in 4, it seems like, is penning. We are the ones spotting him, it looks like. But again, at this point, he only has about 200 hit points left, 25 hit points now. So you're really just kind of going back and critiquing my own gameplay, which is always fun to do for me. It's part of the reason I like doing it. It helps me get better as well as you guys. It's just saying, okay, what I could have done in this situation to get a little more damage out of this. Granted, we do finish him off with a kill at the end, but still, I think we could have got a little bit more damage off if we had just gone after the Cromwell and then got up behind, up on the hill behind the 252. But overall, this video was less on the gameplay. Still a great game, you know, over 6,000 combined in a Tier 6 light in a Tier 8 game. Continue the trend with Tier 6 lights this week. But you can see all the zeros on their team. And yeah, again, just update, more well, no vids, no streams next 4 days. Yeah, so just bear with me. And yeah, hopefully I will have a intro and outro next time I upload a vid. But until then, I will catch you next time. See you.